All right, we are live.
Hello.
What's up?
Whoa,
Whoa.
got dark. Whoa.
Don't move off.
You don't move on. What? That's weird.
That's what we get for all the backlighting.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, what's up? What's up? What's up? Hope we're coming in loud and clear. Hope everyone is doing well tonight. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Hello, DG.
DG, Breeze, Old McMoney's Farmstead, how's it going? Almost Homestead, coming in loud and clear.
Yay.
The Apricot Tiny House, Sherry, how's it going? We got something today. We're going to explain the poo later. Junior P, how's it going? Man, so what a crazy week, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So much is happening. So much is going on, man. We're excited. We are excited. We got Gigi, how's it going? Tech Nerds TV, EW Georgie, Dean, Ecocentric Homestead, Richard Solomon, how's it going? Mukbang Andy, how's it going? Grade G, why crazy? Why crazy? I don't know. I always say crazy. I just get excited over every little thing.
Everything's crazy.
Everything's crazy.
Crew poop down.
All the time. How excited are you? Heirloom permaculture, I am this excited.
Are you more excited than usual?
More excited than usual. Yeah, I am. Oh.
Good.
Nice.
We could use sprinklers.
Man, I could use a sprinkler right now. I feel like running through the sprinkler.
Getting hot here.
Temperatures are getting hot. And I'll tell you, look at this. We're going in and out. Temperatures this weekend could get close to 100 degrees.
Whew.
Nuts. Mukbang Andy, thank you so much for the super chat. That is awesome. What's going on? Fill us in. Oh, I'm going to give you all the deets. Crazy plus it's spring. Melissa Heart of Gold. Yes. Springtime. And it's interesting, although like I think in a lot of parts of the country being spring, you're going to find lots of growth and everything like that. Everything's really growing, blooming and everything like that. Unfortunately, right now we're going into our dry season and everything is dying.
So it kind of exploded earlier. Yeah, it's been really dry.
Everything's drying out. Everything is dry as a bone, and it might be like that now for another few months, eh?
Yeah, hot, dry, windy.
Kara, how's it going? So are you going to tell us? I'm going to tell everyone. I'm going to tell everyone. I know. But I gotta. People are coming in. We are in the 80s today in Vegas. Below Brainstorm Makers low 90s. Early next week. Yeah, we'll be mid to high 90s. I think. But what was today's temps?
It's like mid 80s, I think.
Mid 80s. No rain, heirloom permaculture. I know they got flooded just recently. Deluge of rain. But I think everything's drying up there, and their plants I think are gonna be okay. Oh, and San Hollow Homestead says it's my birthday today. Well, happy
birthday.
birthday to you. Well, I'm glad you could come and celebrate that a little bit with us. Cara B's asking, how is the garden?
Ooh, it's doing well. So, and I haven't done much this year actually. I planted a few things, but a lot of it is still, coming back from last year, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, our grapevine is really popping.
Would you say crack-a-lackin'?
Sure. Yep, Melissa, Heart of Gold Garden said, get your shade cloth up in AZ to protect those veggies.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, we got our shade cloth over our garden. That helps a lot.
Tell you, it makes a world of difference with the garden. It makes a world of difference in the garden. Or we got shade. It's a whole different world. You're outside, sun's beating on you, temps are killing you. You go into the garden, shade cloth on there. Whew. What'd you say, 10 to 15 degrees cooler?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Junior P says, just get on with it. Just get on with it. They want to know. They want to know. Okay.
Ready?
So what course are we on?
We finished 15.
Yeah. And yes. Good news is the liner has come in. It came in yesterday. So very cool. If you've seen, if you follow us on Instagram, you see, show it, dropped a picture of the liner, dropped a picture of it. We got it in there. So that was cool.
I think it came just in time.
Just in time. We wouldn't want to go any higher before that liner came in. That's all going to get detailed in tomorrow's video. We're so excited about tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video is a big one. Man, you got to see the video of that.
Jim H said your cistern should be ready for July's rain.
Definitely. We don't have too much more of the walls to go. And so the liner's here. It's ready to go. We just got to do a little prep work, and then it'll be, I think, the trickiest part will be the roof, because we've never done anything like that before. Well, we never built with Earthbags before either. So,
well, nothing like this.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a challenge working on that roof. But, what are you going to do? You just got to get in there and start doing the work. And that's how you learn. And we might make some mistakes along the way, but we're very excited, and I think we'll get it done. I think we got a good plan going. It'll turn out real nice. Real nice. Best darn cistern ever built by human hands. Can I make that claim?
Sure.
IMO. If I was to follow it up by IMO. Okay, I'm sure I missed something with my talking. Kansas off-grid, how's it going? Good evening, GDP. So how long would you say you have to endure winter weather in your area? It probably depends on who you ask. Whether you're asking me or her. She's like, this is still winter. What are you talking about? It's only 80 degrees outside.
Right. I don't know. I think we get our first frost in November.
And it goes until
late March, early April.
So we get some cold weather down here, and especially cold at night in January, February are some of your coldest months. But
after that, it starts warming up. It's probably only really like a few months of wintry.
wintry weather. But I mean, we had some freezes still until when was that? It was still pretty late.
Yeah, we got
Was it in March?
our last frost was, I think it was early April.
Wow. So we have to watch out for that kind of thing here.
Mm-hmm.
And Almost Homestead says we're back into the high 30s at night, so concrete work is on hold. Yeah, man. I'm glad we're kind of done with those colder temperatures. DG asks us, do the hives need anything special as the heat rises?
I'm actually not sure because, there's information on like wintering hives, but I don't
Not
know.
on summering them?
I don't know if we have to do anything special to make sure they're cooler. But I'm definitely need to figure that out.
So we don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get some shade. I don't know. Raven Reese, how's it going? Yes, well, we're going to talk about the pillow too. Contentment, how's it going? I'm far behind. Where are you at?
I'm probably further behind.
Oh, well. Ozark Mountain Goats, how's it going?
I see Arthur's here.
Midlife Crisis, what's up? We're frozen.
No.
Internet a second. Little Mountain Life, how's it going? Eric Johnson, PC, Tarl Speakman. Got any questions?
Don asks, will you have to have a water technician to help wrestle the giant liner?
No. It's me.
Can you lift it yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't need no help. I'll just fold that thing like a big sheet. Then get it in place.
Okay.
And then we'll do what Heirloom Permaculture says. We'll just staple it up and it'll be fine. No problem.
Sure.
Don't lean back. Hard to get poo out of your clothes. I know, right? Jim H, how's it going? Don't bees build hives in the shade in the wild? Yeah. Dark, kind of shady places.
Yeah. So we put them kind of where the bushes are. We're hoping that helps the shade. Once the acacias start putting on leaves for the summer, there'll be a little more shade out there, I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Getting started on Homestead, and what's up, bub? Midlife Crisis says, why T-Mobile? Grr. I thought T-Mobile was supposed to be awesome over there. Oh, my goodness. Mary Brown, how's it going?
Kara asks, how long do you think it will take to get started on the house?
I think we can be done with this. What do you think? Before the end of May, right?
Yeah. I mean, we're almost done with the Earthbag portion of it. I don't know how long the roof will take, but...
It can't take that long. I think it might be tricky to do it, but I don't think the work will take that long.
I'd like to get started on the house in May.
You heard it here, folks. You heard it here. Everyone here is a witness. We're going to get started on the house in May. Yeah. That's the thing I can get behind. I like that. I agree. I think we can. Because as soon as we're done with the cistern, we're immediately going into the house. We cannot waste any time on that. No other projects, I think, are in the way. So those are the biggest thing. Get the cistern done. Get the house done. So after the cistern, we're immediately going into the house build. No rest for the weary. Those bags are going to get filled. We're going to do it. We're going to knock it out. We're going to have a place to live by the end of the year. Is that too much?
I'm hyped up.
All right. Whoa! Just as hyped up. Yeah. So Contentment asks, "You gonna hurt those javelina?"
Wish we could.
Richard says,
Well, I don't
"What's
wish
the
we
what's
could.
the what's the javelina problem plan?"
So you're talking about maybe we can have some kind of deterrent. I guess it's illegal to hunt or trap or injure javelinas in Arizona.
There
They're
might
considered big game animals.
there might be times where you could get permits for hunting them, but I mean, even still, we're probably not going to want to hunt them. I think strategies for that might be to create like fences or walls or something like that where you don't want them. What do you think about like rock paths?
Yeah. Um could do a thing like what's been suggested for deer, like have large stones or something they might not want to travel across because they might injure their legs. Because they do have those kind of skinny legs.
Oh man, we are DGS. We are excited
Oh yeah,
to be getting onto the
very
house.
excited.
Not like I said, we're not sick of the trailer. The trailer hasn't been a huge issue for us. It's just the yeah, what do you call that? The efficiency of it all.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that. You know, it's just not designed very well for long-term living, and it's living in a metal box in the middle of the desert. It's not ideal living. Brainstorm Maker says we see a lot of bees coming to our bird feeders for water. Having some fresh water out so they can get would be good.
Yeah, definitely.
You have water out for the bees, right?
Yeah, they've been coming to our bird bath, and so I put a lot of different sized stones and gravel in there so that they don't drown. Jim H said maybe leave one section open so you can get scaffolding in and out as long as you can. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. When we do the top of the cistern, that'll be a little tricky too, but we're gonna have to be able to get in and out of there.
Mm-hmm. Midlife Crisis says build a clay javelina. It worked for them.
Really?
We just keep Prue outside. What do you think about that?
I mean, he wants to be out there when they're the javelinas.
He would love to be out there when the javelina are out there. I wouldn't even imagine. I couldn't even imagine what would happen if he were. I don't think they would come near him. I don't think they'd attack him. I know sometimes javelina will attack dogs, but I don't think they'd risk getting in a brawl with crew. They might be able to injure them, but I mean they'd be risking their lives for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they'd avoid them. Abel, we're not watching the NFL draft. She's a big NFL person, but I'm not huge on that.
Okay.
You have something?
Don asked, how will you clean out the giant cistern if it gets sand in it?
So with the size of this cistern, we're thinking of reducing or even eliminating the first flush. So there is probably going to be like a little sand and stuff that gets in there. But honestly, with the size of this cistern, it's probably not going to be a huge deal. But if there is a big buildup, it can always be drained. We'll have a method of getting down in there and being able to kind of clean that up. But being out here in the desert, I just don't see us getting so much debris and sand in there where and we'll have like filters and stuff like that, so Very little is going to be getting in there. Well, I'm way back here. Wild hog, yeah. Javelina are not, they're not hogs. They're peccary, right? She's
Yes.
busy.
They look like pigs.
Javelina, yeah. I mean, Javelina are definitely dangerous.
Well, they have
those,
like 4 tusks.
yeah, and just razor sharp.
How much does the liner weigh? Do you know?
I don't know exactly. I didn't get a weight on that. I don't know if we got any kind of packing slip or anything that has the weight on it. I don't remember seeing any packing slip with that. I don't think it could have been more than a few hundred pounds, though. You think?
No, I mean we
We're able
moved
to
it,
maneuver it.
the 2 of us.
So yeah, maybe I'd say maybe 200 to 300 pounds, maybe.
How many square feet will the house be? Do you remember what I said it was going to be?
Wait, what?
How many square feet the house is going to be?
No, you got to remember that because I don't remember that.
Was it around 1,000?
Could be
Something like that.
something like that. It's difficult. It's difficult because you got the square footage of the floor space, but really, there's going to be a lot of headroom. It's going to be a lot of vertical space as well that we'll have to utilize.
Okay. So I'm reading people's comments about bees, keeping them cool. So airflow seems to be an important thing. Maybe afternoon shade.
So Don asked, "Do if we periodically have to climb into the black water tanks for cleaning?" I've never had to go into those for cleaning. I've never entered them, and they've never gotten really that low so far to do that, and we've never had any issues with it. Like I said, there's not even that much debris in there, even for those tanks. Mommy every day says, "Can't wait to see the finished results. I love watching you guys." Well, thank you very much. Oh, Midlife Crisis says, "Can you swim in the cistern?" Yeah, why not? We'll go for a dip in there. Would you go for a dip in there?
Maybe if it gets hot enough.
Maybe or yes. The people want to know. Midlife Crisis, you gonna come down and take a dip in the cistern?
Pool party.
That's right. Getting started on Homestead. More thumbs up. And the Haskins family vlog is made. Hey. Is that pool whistling or is there a bird outside? Probably.
Bird. I hear a quail screeching.
But now that the Haskins family vlog is here and Sherry's here, I want to talk about this little guy right here. So a couple things I want to talk about here is we got this in the mail. So apparently, during the Haskins family vlog live, we left out and they started talking about us behind our backs. They wanted to contribute to our human manure pile. But since there might be regulations against shipping human waste in the mail. They decided to do this. So what an awesome thing to get in the mail. Little happy poo. And that was the Haskins family vlog. Patty at the Tinker's wife. Sherry from the Apricot Tiny House. Sabrina from Searching Sabrina. Just that's awesome. Amber at the Haskins family. I think you might be the only moderator in here, so I don't know if you want to throw up some channel links to them so people can check them out. I think you're on your own, the Haskins family. I don't see any other moderators, but if you want to throw up some links, check out those channels. Maybe we'll put some in the description after here when we're done. We'll have to check that out. And we also got this in the mail. It's all about the ultimate beekeeper's logbook by our friend from Whistle Thicket, Tom from Whistle Thicket.
Yeah. And I was looking through there, and I can tell it's going to be really helpful.
This thing is when it says it's the ultimate beekeeper's guide, he's not kidding. He really did a lot of just amazing work putting that thing together. It's
especially
an amazing resource.
I mean, beginners. It's a lot of good reference, a lot of good information in there, and logs so you can keep track of everything. It's amazing.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
So I'm just blown away that he sent that to us. That's an amazing gift. Midlife Crisis says, y'all are killing it. Great work. I'm in awe. Pam here. Brian is eating. Brian is eating. What are you guys eating?
Teddy from Marana, Arizona. Yes. What is the expected size of your cistern in gallons when it's done? And will you be using DC pumps?
No on the DC pumps. I probably could have, but I didn't want to. It'd probably be tricky to wire that into the system. I'm just going to use AC. Plug and play. It'd be the easiest way to go. I already got a pump ready. I'm excited about that. I haven't shown anyone that yet, but we got a pump, and that's ready to go. And I'm thinking we can use that pump outside here for maybe wetting dirt if we need to, but ultimately it's going to be the pump for the house that we'll be using. So I'm excited to show that eventually. Mm-hmm. Norstar Prep Starters in here.
Size?
Oh, size in gallons, right?
Yep. What do you figure?
Close to 14,000. This thing is 17 feet interior diameter, 8 feet tall. We figure when it's full, it should hold about 14,000 gallons. Close to it. Norstar Prep Starters here says, "You two are such hard workers." Well, thank you. Thank you. Some people don't think so. Some people will say we're dragging our feet out of this, but
we're trying.
We're trying. Oh, the City Stead's here too. What's up? We got another moderator into his house. Eric Johnson says, I was thinking about building a horizontal hive. Any thoughts?
Yeah, do it.
Do it.
I've been liking the top bar hives. Yeah, I think it's a good. I don't have anything to compare it with because this is all I've used so far. But
some people swear by the Langstroth hives. You've been enjoying the top bar hive, but you haven't had too much experience with it. Honestly, it seems really easy to utilize. I mean, there are probably pros and cons to both. So, and play around with it. Yeah. We were thinking about possibly doing a what would you call it? What kind of hive?
You thinking about the cob?
Cob. Probably
a beehive made out of cob.
I was looking into it. I couldn't find too much information, so I don't know if she found any more information than I did. But it seems I don't know about that one.
I'd like to try it. That sounds
It might be interesting. It might be interesting. We'll see. I like the idea.
Mama Kinder says, "How's your back holding out, Jess?"
Yeah, how is your back holding up?
That's been fine.
Mainly, her back has been having troubles with sunburns.
So, yeah, that's not too bad.
It's not too bad, and I think I'm getting used to more of the physical.
Me too. Like I was feeling pretty sore when we first started doing this, but lately it hasn't been
Yeah.
a problem.
And and then I usually do the tamping on those bags, and it's just a lot of physical, um, you know, work on the shoulders and triceps, and and uh, and I've been able to kind of do it. And usually after those days, like especially right after, I'd be like sore and it'd be tough to move, but it hasn't been so bad lately. They're eating veggie burgers over there. Oh my goodness. Veggie burgers. Pam says she eats at 4 senior citizen times. Holy poop, the doll turned into an emoji. This is our humanure edition. People donated to our humanure pile.
Peace to you. S. Is round preferred to another shape in your cistern design? I'm thinking a rectangular lap pool might be something I'm considering. I think, well, we prefer round for Earthbag building. It tends to be stronger.
Yeah. I mean, especially with like holding water, any kind of round thing is going to be a little bit more stable. So I think, especially with natural building, I think it kind of makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Northstar Prep Start is having dinner too. Burger with mushrooms, melted cheese until crispy. How's the avocado tree doing?
It is still alive. I don't know. I haven't noticed it growing anymore. But I have another one that started. So I just planted that one.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool.
How did you decide what pump to purchase? I was just kind of looking around. I wanted AC, an AC one. So as soon as you start looking for pumps and you put that into there, it's going to limit you on what you can get. And then you got to decide on water flow. And this was one of the better pumps with AC energy. Seemed to make sense. If there was a better one that I was going to get, but it was only in DC, then I was like, and you got to be careful. You got to be careful when looking at those pumps and make sure you get the right one.
Mm.
Be very careful. Check it out. It's the pump 120 volts. I believe it is. City Stead says, well, Jess is a hard worker at least. Dang, I work too. Hey, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work holding the camera and filming her while she's filling bags.
And acting goofy.
Someone's got to do it.
It takes a lot of energy.
I expend all my energy in the beginning of the video.
Crazy.
This is all my energy. I'm like, course number 14. Woo! And then I pass out after that. And then when I'm done, she's done with the course. And then I wake up and I'm like, oh, look at all that work we just did.
Oh, we're getting dark. Oh.
It's getting dark out.
EW Georgie, is the diameter of the house bigger or smaller than the cistern? Curious if the build will go faster.
Good question.
Yeah. So, yeah. So part of the the underground part is what, 14-foot diameter. So
smaller diameter, but same height. So it should go
faster.
The bottom part should go a little faster than the cistern build, but
the top is the dome part,
and which is a similar diameter to the cistern. But when you're building that, you got to figure into doorways, windows.
Yeah, and it'll be taller.
And it'll be taller.
But
as you go up,
the
diameter gets smaller. So
I don't know.
We don't
Gotta
know.
figure
The
that out.
the simple answer to that is we don't know. How is the septic barrel working? I was curious of the progress. We're not even using the septic barrel as of yet. That will be for the house, and it'll be for the sink water,
Kitchen sink
the
water.
kitchen sink water, and I can only imagine it being fine. But we'll probably uh, once we start utilizing it and water starts going through, probably do something on that and how well it's working. DIY Solar Homestead. Welcome, sir. Glad to see you.
I'm way behind on comments. Charles Beekman said, I think he's talking about the javelinas. I found when I go camping, if I run a string and hang pop cans from it, they hit the string, it rattles, and they run.
Oh, see, and that's what I was talking about, right? Like noises or something like that.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Maybe we should try that.
Joshua Green, thank you for the super chat.
Thank you.
Consider traditional adobe brick for the house.
Yep, we considered it.
Yeah, we considered it. But for us, something about Earthbag. I mean, one is like cost and.
Well, yeah, I think the time and well, there's lots of different factors that we had to consider. So Adobe is pretty cool because I mean we wouldn't need the bags. You just have Adobe bricks, but you got to make the bricks. They have to cure. I think it takes more water. So there's trade-offs there definitely.
Yeah, it's all about you gotta find everyone's gonna have their particular natural building pet, project that they like. I think I think I think particular methods speak to different people. Oh yeah, the city said brought this up before. Build a top bar hive that can fit a Langstroth hive frame. Best of both worlds.
Ooh.
G Princess found us. Hey, G Princess. Hey. Am I far behind? I'm super far behind too. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm behind. She's even further behind. I'm going to try and stay current. You keep bringing up the rear.
Okay.
Okay. Is this house something like an Adobe Yurt?
Maybe.
Kind of in a way. I mean, just it's round, like a Yurt is round, but and but but Adobe really is earth and straw, and this would be just solid earth. But it's kind of like just a like really thick walled Yurt and like tall. I think this would be a really good building, especially for here in the desert. Really only matched by like a straw bale build. I think that would be the only thing maybe more efficient than what we're building. Elf Lord's Journeys, what's up?
What thickness is the liner?
40 mil. 40 mil. It's decently thick. You can get thicker stuff, but I'm thinking we should be good with it. I'm just taking a shot in the dark. We don't really know. We'll find out, and we'll let you guys know. But like, no, go with a thicker one. So Gregory Lyon says, I hope you have a schedule for working on the house in the cooler hours, or maybe a sail shade. Heat stress is no fun. Yes, absolutely. And that's one of the things that I wanted to stress to her about is trying to figure out like a method of working where we're not doing some of the most strenuous parts
during the
during the
hottest part.
hottest part of the day. So I'm thinking like get out there early,
I think early morning is the best time.
super early in the morning, like be out there busting butt by 5 a.m. and and you might have to do some like low key stuff during the middle of the
And then
day,
finish up in the evening.
and yeah, exactly, exactly.
Michael asked about planting plans. So we're kind of holding off on a lot of planting until after the house is built. But we do have a lot of plans for developing garden areas and planted areas around the property after that.
Mm.
So we'll have a food garden close to the house, probably different kind of ancillary garden areas, a food forest area.
And I just came up with a brilliant idea. I can't talk about it now. It's top secret.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Oh man. It could revolutionize permaculture in the desert as we know it. It's called inward singing.
Don't do that. How many feet above ground will the bags go on the house?
What was that?
It will go up to 20 feet at the top of the dome.
Yep.
20 feet above ground.
20 feet above ground. See what Northrup Center says? She knows.
Okay. Whatever.
Well, okay. Let's go back to this. You'll like this better. Mukbang Andy wants to ask, why is it every time I see an IG post, it's her that's always doing the hard work? I got an answer for that. That's because it's always her doing the hard work. Simple as that.
Okay. Well, you're always...
I don't know about this. I'm sorry. It's weird with the background light. It's got so much background light coming in here. So much light at this time of day. It's weird. It's like, wow.
Let me try turning the light on over here. And I'll get front light.
Now we got some front light. Kara asks, how many hours a day are you working on it now? That's a difficult question. Like some days, like when we do a course, it'll be a particular day and it'll take all day. Mm-hmm. Like the actual filling of the bags might take half of the day, and then tamping takes like the other half of the day. And then there's like editing days where we can't necessarily do work on the build. But I'm thinking we get like maybe 2 or 3 courses probably a week. Yeah, it's a little tricky.
And since we're doing less sifting now, it's going a little faster.
It's going a lot faster. I think if we had done that from the beginning, we could have had a lot more progress at this point. Well, I don't know if we could have gone through that first pile without sifting. I don't know. Some piles still might need to be sifted.
Yeah. Is the house going to have 2 stories? Yes.
Maybe even kind of 3.
So there's going to be an underground portion and then above ground.
Joshua Green, I think he's asking, house to have a metal roof. No, we're building a Earthbag dome, so technically we won't have a roof at all. It's just
no roof or all roof,
depending on your point of view. It's either no roof or all roof. Yeah, it's possible we might build like a little loft areas on the upper part of the dome. What's up, Sonnys Place?
Hey.
What?
Eric says, build a rain catchment over the beehives. Actually, I was thinking about doing that.
Ooh.
I've been drawing up some plans. So, like, maybe if we did try making a cob beehive, I could devise some sort of like rain catchment
Mhm.
bee
Any
roof.
any surface where we could collect water off of.
That would be cool.
People are asking for crew. People are asking for crew. I don't. We'll give you a shot of him, but he's not. It's not that interesting right now.
It was twitching.
He was twitching. You get more of a butt shot. Crew. Oh, I said his name and now he's up. He is. He's like, what? I'm ready. He's out like a. This guy has like he goes from like 0 to insane like that. What breed is he? He is an American Akita, and on the large side too. It's kind of even for American Akitas go. He's
Is he?
large. Even for that. That's what the we took him in.
The vet said. Zona Gal asked, do you plan on working all summer in the house?
Yes. Yeah, we can't wait. We can't take like the summer. Well, now we have to take advantage of the summer because that's really one of the few times we can build. You can't you can't do it when it's possibly gets too cold for risk of freezing. So it's going to be prime building time. We got to do it. We got to bust it out during the heat.
Interesting.
Norstar Prepster says Nathan got monetized. That is awesome.
Oh, great.
That is awesome to hear. Charles Speakman says, since you're going so deep into the ground, are you doing geothermal and pulling the thermal cool off the cistern tank to cool a house in the summer? You know, interesting. I don't think that. I don't know. Do you think pulling that water into the house like that might provide some type of cooling on that? Because it goes 5 feet deep.
It might help, like with like the water temperature at least.
But yeah, one of the interesting things I think with this is that the water should probably remain almost a near constant temperature all year round. I'm thinking with the thermal mass of the dirt and the water and all that, which should be make it really nice on our on our water heating and pumps and everything like that. It should make that.
But the house is gonna take make use of the earth, like going down into the ground, plus the thickness of the walls.
And then as soon as you start moving the air around in there, we'll probably have vents to try and move the air around. And I think a lot of potential. Teddy Preston says, nice chihuahua. Crew the wolf. Sonnys Place says, I finished my chores, but still got to run out and put the chickens up. Yeah, honestly, John Wolf says, do you even need a cooling? By 7 p.m. it's going to be, yeah. That's one of the cool things about this area here is that it's not quite as hot as central Arizona. So the nighttime temperatures here, even in the dead of summer, it's like great sleeping weather.
Yeah.
I mean, the trade-off is that during the winter months, it's
a little
The
colder.
nighttime temperatures are freezing. Cold.
Yes. Are you
It'll kill
frozen?
you. It'll kill you cold. Well, maybe not that, but it gets cold. It's like into the teens.
Jim H asks, "Do you wish you had made the cistern bigger diameter, maybe like 3 to 4 feet?"
Originally, the plan was to make it
20 feet
20
inner
feet interior diameter, but it ended up being the exterior diameter.
Yeah.
So,
And we figured like we probably lost a lot of capacity just
yeah,
going in like a few feet.
yeah, just a few feet. So with cisterns like that, the wider they are, the more capacity for holding water than the height. So when we came in just a few feet, that drastically affected how much water you could hold.
Yeah.
And then, you know,
And
we
we
were
had to
looking
make
at,
it shorter.
we decided to make it shorter just because we weren't sure the water pressure, it even
Just to be
6 feet
safer.
above ground. So, yeah, and cutting a few feet off the top, that almost didn't affect anything. It was coming in a smaller diameter that lost a lot of water. But I'm not at all like super concerned that we lost that holding capacity. I think this is fine for the cistern. I mean, it's still going to be a ton of water for us out here, and we'll be able to move on to the house quicker, and
Yeah.
we can always build more cisterns, which is probably the better way to go anyway. Well, thanks so much, Joshua Green. Really appreciate that. Built on the Rocks Homestead says, "Do you know how much he weighs?" I'm thinking she's talking about crew, 130 pounds, right? He's a big boy.
Okay, Don says, "I'm wrestling with this decision to do opt out or not with permits at my spot. Was the opt out procedure easy? What was the procedure? Septic plans to the county."
Honestly, even if you want to do things, even if you're gonna go and you should, and I recommend anyone building, yes, build by the code. The thing is, if you're gonna do alternative building, I would definitely do the opt out. And if you're gonna build your own house, I would just do the opt out anyway, just because it's gonna be so much less hassle when you're building, even if you are building everything to code. I mean, you could probably still have people come out and check the work and whatnot if you're not 100% sure of doing it yourself. But the opt out is just
You
so
can
much
still get
easier.
inspections, right?
Sure,
If you do the opt out.
sure. Like I said, it just makes things so much easier if you're doing things yourself because you don't have to worry about
It makes
getting
it go
those
faster.
inspections. You can go faster. It's less expensive.
Yeah. But probably talk to
But that's
people
no
at the
excuse for
county.
doing things like cheap and sloppy. Obviously, if you're building your own house, you want to do it well.
Yeah.
So that's the whole argument they're trying to use against trying to get rid of the opt out, saying, "Oh, people are just going to slap things together and
And it's
live in
gonna be
unsafe
unsafe.
environments." But yeah, I find that not to be the case. Most people building their own house, they want to do it right. So that was what I would recommend. Joshua Green is out of here. Have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping in. Really appreciate that.
So we had our septic test done first. And then we got our building permit.
Yeah. And if you're going to do traditional septic, again, that's super easy to do. You just find someone to do the septic, they take care of all of it. It's only a hassle if you're trying to do the small septic. And then you got a few more hoops to jump through. But honestly, that wasn't bad either, was it?
No.
As soon as you figure out how to do it. Woods Family Homestead, what's up? Rain catchment off the house. That is correct. Everything will catch water. Even off a dome. We have plans for that. Well, have a good night. Sonnys Place is probably already gone, but see, that's why I miss everything. DIY solar homestead says put PEX hose under a layer of sandbags and then build the system over that. It's a possibility. Northstar Prep Setter asks, "How did you decide to name him Crew?" That was not.
He came
He
that
came
way.
that way. So, like, if you don't know Crew's story, Crew is a rescue dog, and your brother got him at a rescue, and then he came to live with us for a while and decided to do other things. So he kind of left Crew with us. But even Peter didn't name him. When that was his name even before the rescue got him. Huh? Yeah, that's just been his name. And then the rescue kept it that way, and then it's just been his name. But he's been through quite a journey. He's been all across the country to get to that rescue.
Originally from Utah.
Yep, and then
traveled across the country
all the way up to Wisconsin, right?
Almost got euthanized, but he was rescued, and then he went to Wisconsin, where my brother got him.
And he had a nice home there for a while, and now he's here living with us. Mm-hmm. Hopefully his forever home. That's where he ends up. Hey, Don, that's what this is for, getting those questions out there. So you don't mind, keep them coming. Whatever questions you guys have, that's what this is for about. Getting those questions out there, no problem. Yeah. So Junior P says, what is the best to seal the outside of the house so rain doesn't wash the adobe away?
I still haven't decided for sure. But,
dangerous questions.
I'm thinking about doing a lime plaster, which is more weatherproof. There's also mineral paints that you can do like a lime plaster and then do a paint over that, which would be even more weatherproof, and it like bonds to the minerals of the plaster, but it still breathes.
Rocket Sea Homestead, how's it going? DG says we have 2 rescues. They rescued us. That's how it is sometimes, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Jim H brings up a really good point. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the big thing is if you end up doing the opt-out, it's tough for financing. That's a really good point.
And insurance.
So, yeah, you got to balance that out. I mean, we're going to take that risk because we don't plan on selling, but things happen and you never know. But we will. We're going to try and put our all into making this work. It's all or nothing. Oh, we're getting close to the end. We got any final questions? Haskins Family's heading out. Thank you so much, Haskins Family, for being in here, being a moderator. Really appreciate it. Haskins Family vlog is going live next. Check them out. Check out all the people. I think they put up links earlier, but we'll have to put links in the show notes. So definitely thank you for this. And thanks to Whistle Thicket for the book. And then I think over here, you may have answered this, but what is your average annual rainfall? DK asked. 13 inches annually. Mm-hmm. So thanks so much. Thanks to all of our moderators. The city says over there, they're always awesome. Keep things running smoothly. We really appreciate all their hard work. Norstar Prep Setter. we'll hook you up on that. Thank you for volunteering. But good night, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us. We always really appreciate it. Uh, it's always an honor getting to answer those questions and just anything that don't make sense in the videos or whatnot. We're really happy to answer that
And just talking to you.
and talking to you. So thanks so much for joining us. All right, have a good night, everyone. Bye.
Night.